Hello, guys. Welcome. Hope you're doing all right on this lovely Sunday. Just wait for someone to come in. Shouldn't be too long, I would have thought. Let's hope it's not as bad as last time. Who knows? Right, one person in already. Welcome, guys. Oh, maybe not. It's good. 6 people already in. Please leave a comment as you come in. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's a free panel. If anyone wants to come up, I'll leave the link in the description. If anyone wants to come out, please, guys, come up. We have 11 people so far. Please comment, guys. See who you are, where you're from, what you're all about. If you want to come in, then please do come in. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. A few people coming in now. Come on, guys. Leave a comment. Who your favourite auditor is, or things like that, really. There's 10 people in. Come on, guys. Leave a comment down below. It's free. Please like as well. On your way in or on your way out. It helps the algorithm. 7 o'clock on a Sunday, it's better than watching rubbish on TV, isn't it? Really. Come on, guys. $24 people. No comments. If you like, if you want to talk about anything, you can. If not, then I haven't got a clue. But again, like I say, I've been having problems with Gypsy Auditor UK again, slagging me off in his YouTube fake channel. The guy's a disappointment. He always has been. You know, just him, isn't it? It's you all right, Dale? Hope you're good, mate. Hope you've been all right for the weekend. Got about 50 people in here. We've been having problems with the comment section for a while, I think. It's just been a bit up and down. But again, you know, with oh yeah, what I was going to ask Dale Clark. Oh no, Dale, it's TV hasn't been. I'm with Sky, so I'm with their Puck and the TV. What's it called? Hi, Kelly Belly. Sky Glass. So we got that. So there's a bit more on, but I don't like watching TV much. Yeah, thanks, Dale. You know, I can't let the bullies intervene, can I? You know, I've got to get on with it. Hope you're doing well, Kelly. Nice to see you in here. 74, so it's not bad. It's better than my last one. I think everyone was asleep. Hope you're all right. And in Canada, Kelly's all right. You know, the Yeah, I'm good, Dale Clark. Cheers, mate. Just a lot going on at the moment with, everything. Other auditors and YouTubers alike, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you probably do know what I mean, actually, Dale. Gypsy Auditors UK, he just slags people off, really. He's a horrible kind of guy. But that's, I can't keep talking about him because it's boring. I said to him the other time, you're ginger, aren't you? He goes, no, I'm blonde. It's like, well, you're ginger. Oh, Kelly, yeah, good on you. Yeah, I haven't had ash for years. It's nice though, it's lovely stuff. Dale Clark. Good. May I ask, when did the late hate between you and Danny begin? I understand you met at one point when he was maybe a bit normal. Yeah, we did meet, Dale. We did meet. We lived free. Me and Live Free planned to meet up together, and then I decided to get basically Gypsy Auditor to join us. So we did a. Ask me something. Yeah, I know, Dale. Yeah, sorry. It's all gone, mate. Yeah, no, me and Danny were all right. We did have a bit, with a bit of auditing with the Bournemouth Police Station, EastEnders, which I showed them. Pretty cool. But it all started when I heard about his past. Live Free told me about his past. I Googled his name and I read about him. I researched him a lot. And I didn't like what I like. So I don't like woman beaters, mate, and kidnappers. It's not my thing. Weapons is not my thing. And and then he decided to call me out for a boxing match. And when I obviously decided to get in the facts of boxing, because I've done it for a long time, he just didn't want to know. So and then I offered him 500 quid to participate, but he never did. So he just walked away, really. Okay, Kelly Belly, nice for you to come in, love, and I'll speak to you soon, hopefully. Take care. Hope your family's all right and your children. I was watching a video of Danny, that's in a playlist a year ago. He was talking to Ash about his boxing experience, and he said 7 years in jail. Yeah, I know, Dale. He weren't in prison for 7 years. He was in prison. He got one sentence, which he did half. For hurting his missus and kidnapping his kid, basically, with a knife. So, yeah, he's a nasty piece of work to women. He's not a nice guy, really. I feel sorry for his kids. Part of me feels sorry for Danny, and another just finds it a joke. How he God's on about how he wants to fight everyone, etc., and ends up fighting no one. Yeah, I know, because he runs away, Dale. He always runs away. He won't. He did a live stream the other day. I think it was yesterday. He went to get his phone fixed that some mug paid for, which was 70 quid or something. Whether it was 70 quid, who knows? But he got his phone fixed, and he said he was going to do a protest. He didn't even film a protest. And he met the mayor, which I didn't see a mayor. Not that he can pronounce it very well. He calls my area St Albans. It's a bit strange. But he's not very educated, so. Can't educate stupid, no, I'm partner said. Yeah, he won't fight anyone. He wants to fight Marty Blackburn as well, but that ain't going to happen because Marty would probably deck him, and he wouldn't last 5 minutes with me. So there's no point, I'd roll him down a hill, to be honest. He's fat enough now, isn't he?
For them sausage rolls.
Yeah, sausage rolls, pasties.
Cereal,
sandwiches. I mean, their shopping list must be about £1,000 a month. Mind you, I don't think Universal Credit pays that. He's the type of guy to show up on that old TV show, Jeremy Cole show. Yeah, I That's for yeah. They probably wouldn't have him on there, to be honest, because he's violent to women, like really badly. So he might not do it in front of Jade now or anything. Well, we don't know because we only see what we see on his live, don't we? But you know, they're quite a weird couple, to be honest. But you know, I'm not going to call him mentally ill. He calls me mentally ill, Dale, but he calls everyone mentally ill who don't agree with him. You know, he had 600 people on his panel the other night. Well, that's funny because he didn't have any comments. He only had about 40 likes. You know, I suppose it is fun talking about a loser, but you know, it's the way it is, isn't it? Oh, hello, Peace. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. What you been up to? With Danny, it's always at someone else's expense. You have to feel sorry for Jade. I don't know if it's me, but she looks absolutely... Yeah, she does. She looks exhausted all the time because she has to do all the cleaning. Yeah, Dale, my partner's brilliant, thank you. I hope you're... have you got a girlfriend? I can't remember. And
Dale. Just said hi.
Oh, she said hi. Yeah, Dale, are you King Dale Clark? Just a question. Because I see King Dale Clark in gypsies quite often. Don't like saying gypsies because he's not really a gypsy. I'll just wait for you to say. There was a video. I found of someone standing up to Danny online, and he crapped himself. I'll look for it if you want and get you the title. Yeah, that'd be good. Please, Dale. That'd be funny, mate. Yeah, he always craps himself. He says stuff, and then as soon as he sees it, he's like, "Oh no, what do I do?" But he doesn't see that he starts half of this. You know, I'm like a dog with a bone. I won't give up. You know, once I've grabbed that bone, then I can start chilling, and it'll come. It will come. I had a girlfriend last year, but now I'm single, mate. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Dale. I hope it weren't too painful. I know breakups can be. It can drive you insane, or it can make you happier. How long were you with her? Yeah, no, I can feel your pain, mate, if it's that bad. Hopefully Kelly comes back, but who knows? She only comes in for a short period and goes out again. I think she's waiting for Midnight Foot Soldier to come out. Oh, good, Dale. Have you got the link, mate? Can you put the link in the chat? Please, if you don't mind. I'll see. I might have seen it. I'm not sure. I probably have seen it, but it's funny to see it again. Can you imagine if he's walking down the street one day in Slough, you know, someone sees him that hates him? They'll just jump out of the car and knock him to pieces. I mean, I'm waiting to see him, really. Why does he keep calling me Miss Pegasus? Hang on, Pegasus, why does he keep calling me Miss Pegasus? What the hell? I live in the town. What, I'm up here. I know, Peace. He's an idiot. But the thing is, Peace, Gypsy Order to UK just bans you for any freedom of speech, so. Oh, yeah, I know Film Boy, Dale. Oh, that's good, Dale. At least there's no, you know, sort of animosity there. You know, at least you can get on like adults. which you never see half the time. You just see him try and wreck everything else, don't you? Jim Childers. Yeah, I've seen that. YouTubers by YouTube Asylum. Yeah, YouTube Asylum don't like him, does he? I don't know how to send them to links, but the video is great. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, Dale. Cheers, mate. I'll definitely have a look at that. So yeah, no, that's all right. You don't need to apologise anyway. It's sometimes people find it easier to put it in the comment section, the links, but sometimes it's difficult to do. It's one of them, isn't it? But who's on tonight? Do you know? Is there any people live tonight? I haven't really looked, to be honest, mate. No. Oh yeah, PAP, Police Abusing Powers. Definitely, mate. You will enjoy it. Crap. Danny craps himself in the video. Oh dear. Yeah, you probably smell it from the video, idiot. You know, he says all these things, and when he can't back them up, that's the problem. I think that. Yeah, he's been on half the afternoon, I think.
Barbecue, innit?
Yeah, barbecue with family or something. He ain't got no horses in the backyard, though. Well, I don't know. I did see some grannies.
Yeah.
But someone said to him about, I forget what it was now. I think it was something to do with gypsies, like the language, and he couldn't do anything. So he's not really a gypsy. He's definitely not a gypsy.
I can tell you what he is. A little boy.
Yeah, he's a little boy with
A ginger boy.
a little bit of ginger boy, yeah. Going to a job interview, it's like, what does he say? What's your strengths? Danny, I can't deadlift 20 kilograms with crap full. That's true, Dale. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was funny. He can't even deadlift, yeah. He's mad, isn't it? He goes, oh, did you see me punch the punch bag? And it was like, it didn't move. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, you've just got to take the mick out of the guy. One day he'll crack. If it's me that makes it happen, then I'll be happy. He deserves everything that's coming to him, Dale. Definitely.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, Dale Peace is my friend. Lives in Watford. So, do you have any references? Danny London audits. He is reliable. Danny, no. Yeah, Danny's reliable, but the problem is you got to pick him up. He won't make it to you. He won't come to you. You got to go and get him. London audits. London audits. I can't really quite make him out, to be honest, Dale. I really can't. He's yeah, he sounds strange. I don't think I'd like to work with him.
Who's that?
London audits. Danny went out with him auditing once, a few times actually, and then he just sounded dippy. But I think London audits went up to Wembley Stadium, I think. Was it Wembley Stadium? No, not Wembley Stadium. Woodhill Prison, sorry. I'm thinking of something else. He went up to Woodhill and he got thrown off. What do you like to do in your spare time? Danny, I like to film police stations as our strange money online. Yeah, that'll be a good strength, wouldn't it? You know, I won't earn it, I'll just beg, you know. It's quite funny. I thought Universal Credit don't like things like that.
What's that?
Working as well as on benefits.
What, if you're on Universal Credit?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because he classes YouTube as working. But it's not really work because he don't do anything.
I don't deal with that department. I'm social services. I don't know.
No. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't got a clue on that one. It's a hard one, isn't it? Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get a job. He's not really He's not workable. He's, you know, I wouldn't even employ him because he's so dumb. He don't know what to say or how to speak. He doesn't know how to spell. He's quite weird. But that's what he's like. You know, him and Ash are the same, aren't they? You know, Ash is a dweeb.
Ash better watch his mouth.
Oh, maybe so then. But he doesn't. I think 20 quid, 60 quid a month. It's not going to be sort of over the limit, is it really? I think you're right, Pegasus. I think if someone reported what Danny does, his universal credit payment will stop. Yeah, but the problem is, depends if Jade has claimed, because obviously that's her house, well, council house, but it'll be in her name. So she'll probably have to claim for housing benefit. And he just gets so much from the couple's benefit, I would imagine. Wouldn't it? Yeah, because you'll have to claim as a couple with children.
Yeah.
Because he'll only get paid for, well, she'll only get paid for 2 children.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 are not valid, because that's what the rules are.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll get couples universal.
So yeah, they'll get couples universal credit.
Which is, hold on a second.
It's probably about 500 quid a month, if you're lucky. Depends how much money he's borrowed. We may have problems with that.
If you're single and 20, if you're living with your partner and you're both
About 5.5, 600 a month, I'd say. Plus a couple of $100 for the kids.
£617.60.
Is that it?
You both, yeah.
How can you live on that? No wonder he looks the way he does.
Yeah, £617.60p for
Bloody
a couple.
See, why don't he go out to work?
That's what it says, look.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if he, you know, obviously he's, you've got to feel sorry for Jade, no doubt. When the kids grow up, she will have. Well, Danny obviously won't. Yeah, I know. Do you know? I don't think Jade would. I think she's got learning disabilities because I can hear it in her voice and the way she talks. So it could be. But I'm not going to judge that because I've got PTSD and I've also got dyslexia, which I'm not ashamed of. Something you're born with, isn't it? So
I've got mild
learning
disability.
Thing is, Dale, Danny will take the mick out of anyone else. Gypsy will take them. Yeah, that's what Danny will. Danny will obviously take the piss out of other people for having something wrong with them, and I don't get it. That's obviously true. Jade doesn't eat all her dinner, and Danny gets the leftover. Yeah, it's true. You know, he's it looks like he's eaten about 10 kids, but Jade looks like she hasn't eaten.
Jade's not looking after herself. She's looking after the kids and him all the time.
Yeah. Well, she's got 6 kids, hasn't she? Or 5?
Well, she's got 5, but 6 including him. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of a pain for anyone to be married with, to or going out with, especially with his record as well. Yeah, Jade seems pretty sweet and a nice woman. I don't see what she sees in Danny. He has no good qualities. No, he hasn't, Dale. Gypsy hasn't got any qualities. The only quality he's got is walking around town looking like a tramp, and taking pictures of shops that have closed down. He's a muppet. And then he goes online to ask for money from people who work hard, and I can't remember who gave him. Yardy 123, I think. He gave Danny 70 quid, so he had an extra 20 quid. So obviously he got, backy with that. If you don't mind me saying, it seems to be a thorn that you want to get rid of. You want an apology from him, I imagine, and many do deserve one because he's mugged people off. Yeah, I know Dale, sorry. Danny needs to apologise, but he won't apologise because, he's just an idiot. If he come on my live, this will be a good night, actually, to come on my live and talk sense and not, interrupt me or anything like that. And he apologised for everything he said and threatened my partner. I mean, otherwise, I'll leave him then. I'll just think, right, you've been a man. You've come on my channel. You've slagged me off. That's why I got come back at him. He's threatened to stab my missus. Like on WhatsApp. He's mad. And that's why I had to block him. He's not right in the head. That's why I want to meet him. But he always goes out with his kids and all that, and he's always got people around him because obviously he's too worried about everyone. He's peed a lot of people off. I imagine if he apologised to you, you would let it go. But knowing him, unfortunately, I don't think he will, even though he should. Yeah, I know, Adele. It's like getting our blood out of stone, mate. You wouldn't get nothing from him. He doesn't give, he wants. That's all he is. He's a selfish human being.
Selfish ginger being.
Yeah, selfish ginger being. Like I say, I feel sorry for Jade and his kids. You can't choose a dad, can you? But unfortunately, they've got the wrong one.
I'm sorry, Jane. I think you can do a lot better than that.
Jane.
Jade. Sorry, Jade.
She's not on there.
Yeah, but if they're listening.
Yeah. Yeah, Jade, the thing is, Jade gets herself involved. So if she gets herself involved in Danny's lies, then she's going to get some verbal, isn't she? It's just the way it happens, and it's quite sad that she can be controlled by someone like that. Because to me, he looks weak. He's a weak man. Well, weak boy. I won't call him a man because he ain't proved himself. He's probably saying, "Oh, look! I got 60,000 views for me sitting in the kitchen looking at his ceiling." Obviously he's paid for them. But he won't say it, will he? I know you weren't too keen on mostly in sex, but Danny called him out also, and mostly Lee agreed to fight, and he meant it. He would fight Danny. Then Danny made excuses not to fight. Yeah, I know.
That's what he does.
He does it all the time, though. He won't fight. He can't even fight a cat. He's useless. He's a piece of useless turd. That's what we'll say. And I'd say it to him as well. But he won't come on my life because it's not in his narrative. He just wants to bully people on his channel because if you say anything bad to him on his channel, then he'll just block you. Whereas I don't. I let him have his say. If he's racist or anything like that, then he can go. But apart from that, I'm pretty easygoing.
Not if someone threatens your partner.
No, not if someone threatens my partner. I mean, come on, I mean, he's got form for abusing women. I know, but when it's my partner, mate, come on, you got to have some balls, to follow your mouth. That's what I say. Hopefully, one day he mans up and apologise. But from what I've seen of him, he won't. No, he won't. He'll never grow up, mate. His kids are looking probably at going into care at one point. You never know. He's a dirty man. He's horrible. And it's funny that Jade goes to her mum's and Danny don't go with her. It's probably because her mum don't like him.
Or the mum and the dad.
Or the mum and dad don't like him. It's very fishy. To be honest, Gypsy shouldn't have a channel.
Gypsy shouldn't be out.
He's not going to get paid anything because he's faked his views and his subs. If you threaten your partner, that's too much. It's not for me to say why get family involved, but that's him. You know, I know Dale. I didn't want to get Jade involved. It was only because Jade was sort of opening her mouth, like following Danny really. And I thought, why are you doing that for? Because you know you don't want to be saying things like that. Because she seems quite respectful. If she weren't around Danny, you'd see a different woman. But because she's around Danny, Danny's got an eye on her. You know?
She's trapped.
Yeah, she's trapped really, yeah. It's quite shocking. But I don't particularly want to keep talking about him on this channel because, I mean, I could do a hate channel for him. You know? Yeah, well, Dale, he won't get enough donations. He got 70 quid for his phone, which I don't believe it was 70 quid. You know, and why should people pay? We're not asking him to come on and do a live. We're not asking him to come on and try and audit. We're not asking him for that. We don't want to see him. You know, and he says about showing your face and all this kind of stuff. But I can't. I literally can't. You know, due to my career. You know. He wouldn't understand that because obviously he's never worked. You know, he's a lazy idiot. You know, he won't get enough donations to live on, trust me. Probably to buy his backy, that's about it.
Probably not going food bank, isn't he?
The fact people even donate in the first place is a joke. People should use the money. Why is he not wasted on, you know, idiots like him? Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a living crisis, you know. But some people are so daft that they'll just do it. And you think, I'd rather keep that money and, you know, put it in my savings or something. They still go somewhere better, you know. Or it could be for a holiday, you know, save it up for a holiday.
Which we've done.
Yeah, which we do all the time. You know, we like going abroad every year. It's nice as well because you get out of this crappy country, to be fair, and get better weather abroad. So, are you going away anytime that day, or are you just gonna have a holiday at home? You know what I mean, like around your own place.
Where's he from?
I don't know. I did ask him, I think, last time. Oh yeah, I think it's Northamptonshire.
Oh yeah, that's it.
He's a good guy, Dale, though.
Yeah.
Like you said, think about all the homeless people that are starving. And then there's Danny, who, well, seems to have a limitless amount of food. Yeah, I've noticed that. I think Gypsy's granny, what a name. Gypsy's granny goes and gets some food as well. That's what I think anyway. Well, they still, I don't know. I mean, if he is a gypsy, which he ain't, but if he is, then they are known to thieve quite a bit. Especially the Romanian gypsies. But Danny's not Romanian, so I don't know what gypsy he wants to be. But he thinks people are going to be scared of it, but they're not. I don't plan on travelling anytime soon, but over the last year I've been travelling a lot. Portugal, Brazil, and so on. My former partner was from Brazil. We plan to go if you don't mind. Well, I went to Munich. That's nice anyway. I love Portugal. Brazil, I'm a bit thingy on. I just get a bit worried out there. We went to Mallorca in June for 10 days. And then we're going down Devon in next month just for camping. So we've had 2 this year. But next year, you're going to laugh probably. But I've always seen Benidorm on TV and stuff quite a bit. So me and my partner kept saying, shall we, shan't we? So, yeah, and every year we don't. But next year we've booked to go to Alicante. So we're staying in Benidorm. So I don't know what's going to happen. That's 2 weeks. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I like live music and stuff. So I like music bars. So I like going to hear them. And they've got plenty out there. I just don't like seeing a lot of Brits. When you go away, you don't want to see them, do you?
really.
Yeah, I was worried about Brazil. It's not like Soft Touch UK. They don't mess around over there, as you can imagine. But the people were friendly, most of them. Oh, that's good, Dale. Thing is, you get bad reports, didn't you, on the media and stuff. You know, Brazil's always had a bad culture thing with violence and everything else. But if people over there are all right, then yeah, it's not too bad. It's the authorities you got to worry about, or you get kidnapped.
I've been to Portugal, but I was.
He's talking about Brazil.
Oh. No, I haven't been to Brazil.
It's hot. It's hot in Brazil.
I don't think I'd like it.
No, you get a bit worried. You wouldn't sleep. I don't think much. I know what you're saying about Brits in Portugal. There was many drunk Brits. Yeah, there are a lot of drunk. I'll tell you, we're known for it. All of us are known for it. You know, go out there, get absolutely bladdered, and then wake up with a hangover and then go and sit on the beach and you look like an absolute idiot. You know, that's the problem with Brits. They don't know when to stop or how to control things, because that's the way we have been in this country. They always advertise beer, you know, lagers, whiskies, everything's alcohol, you know. And we've got Weatherspoons, and I mean, in Spain and like Portugal and Mallorca and stuff, you can get a pint for €2, you know. It's quite good. But yeah, I mean, you think about €2 a pint, you know, it's quite good. In our hotel, they were about €8 for a spirit, which was quite expensive. But we were in a poshish hotel, well, sort of what was posh hotel.
€8.95.
Yeah, €8.95 for a double Malibu, isn't it?
Well, double.
No, it's triple
They're
over
trying
there.
to kill me off.
I love the honesty. It's good to admit to faults, if you don't mind me saying. So many Brits think they are hard but aren't. Yeah, I know, Dale. That's the other problem. When we were over in last year, no, when was it? 2018, we went to Mallorca and we went to Santa Ponza. Nice area, a lot of lively things going on. The Irish, I mean, a lot of Irish bars, a lot of Irish over there. They're the worst, and Germans. They're the worst for getting drunk and fighting. Brits aren't as good, but you know, Irish and Germans are quite bad. But when you're walking along past the bar, they try. It's like sales people, bar people outside trying to get you in to get you a drink, and then by the time you leave, you're steaming.
We had that trouble as well, didn't we, with them boys downstairs?
Oh, yeah, but you're going to get trouble like that everywhere. Mind you, we didn't this one. Oh, and we went to Tenerife as well. That was good. Well, it weren't as good as Mallorca.
It was okay.
It was okay, but it weren't brilliant.
For Spain, I think.
Don't know if it's in Mallorca, it's there are a few coming over now, immigrants, but I think Mallorca have got more sense because it's only a small island, you know, and they're having protests now, only a little protest, just because prices of rent and mortgages and that are going up on the island, and there's too many tourists, so the tourists are flooding the island, and they're not thinking about the people who live there. Which when we go, we always respect their culture. But yeah, there's Mallorca. Yeah, it'd be a shame if that gets flooded because that's my second home, that place. I love it. It's hot as well. But the sea's so blue and, you know, it's like my little paradise.
We went in the sea, didn't we?
Yeah, we hired a boat, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hired a boat and went round the cliffs and stuff. Like round the front, you know, what would you call it? Round the coves just to have a look there because it was just me and my partner on the boat. So I hired it for us two. It was quite good. It was nice to actually drive it yourself.
And we saw that. What's that fish boat called here?
Heron.
Yeah, there was one of those, wasn't there? But they call it something else
Yeah.
over there.
I don't know what it is, but they're quite tame.
Yeah, because we got really close, didn't we? Because the boat kept going towards that boat, and it was on the back asleep.
Yeah, I know, it's mad. You like Milky? I've also been there, and I did enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, it used to be. I mean, I've been going to Mallorca since I was a kid. You know, I was probably when I first went, I was about 5, and every year I was taken to Ibiza, Mallorca, Formentera, in Mallorca. No, that's Mallorca. And then everywhere as a child, and I just kept going back to Mallorca. It's beautiful. It's like say Bahamas. When I was in Portugal, there was many Germans too who I found were rude and lack money. Yeah, they don't have any manners. Germany, Germans, I hate Germans. They're one of the rudest people. Well, I can't say hate, but I dislike them because the manners. They're just rude.
What about when
the women are full of hair as well.
What about when we was waiting for that taxi with that old lady? She was German, and the lady next to you, she was something else, wasn't she? We was having a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Saying about why just Germans think they can just push in the taxi line.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
I can't remember what that other lady was now.
I can't remember.
She was foreign.
Oh, Scandinavian.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Scandinavia's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice lady. Excuse me. I found, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if they're being dragged up or bought up. But I don't think they've been bought up, to be honest. Yeah. I was going to have a look, actually, guys. I was, please hit the like and subscribe if you can, guys. My mum isn't too keen on Germans. Bunch of prats. It seems I only met 2 who were nice. One who grew up in America. That's probably why he wasn't a prat. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a shame these people are, strange. But I don't know if you remember. I mean, people in this country are like since the fake lockdowns and the fake COVID and all that kind of stuff. Can't really say it, on here, but it was all planned, And then after that, look at it now. Everything's so changed. People have changed. People's mindsets have changed. It's just it's not a nice place to be anymore. It really isn't. It's the government have killed this country and they're still doing it. And it really winds me up. It's crazy. I'm gonna have a look actually though. I'm gonna see on gypsies. The term gypsies and travellers refer to a number of ethnic and cultural groups in the United Kingdom, some of whom practice nomadism or have a nomadic heritage. These groups include Romania people, Irish travellers, and Roma. They have been part of the British society. Oh, I've lost it. Now, let me start again. Sorry, man. Heritage. These groups include Romania people, Irish travellers, Roma. They have been part of British society for centuries and are known for their unique traditions and way of life, such as their extended families, language, and I don't know what that says, economy. According to the 2021 census, 71,440 people in England and Wales identified as Gypsy or Irish traveller, which is 0.12% of the population. However, the actual number may be higher, as some members of these communities don't participate in the census. For example, the Traveller Movement estimates that the total number of GRT people in the UK is between 240,000 and 250,000, with 60,000 of those living in caravans. Romania people have been recorded in the UK since at least the early 16th century and include the Romanical, Cale, Welsh Roma, and Scottish Lowland Roma. In the late 90s and early 2000s, a large number of Roma also immigrated to the UK from continental Europe after EU expansion in 2004. These groups have contributed to British society in many ways, including creating economic opportunities through trades like fruit and hop picking, farm work, horse trading, and basket weaving. They also created practices that some outside the community find mysterious and fascinating, such as fortune telling and tarot reading. However, Gypsy, Roma, and travellers people are also considered one of the most disadvantaged groups in the UK and face daily prejudice. The government has published plans to tackle hate crime and funds projects to support these communities in responding to it. But the traveller movement continues to campaign to raise awareness of hate crimes within these communities and encourage people to report them. So basically, Gypsy Orders UK is not a gypsy. Like you said, Danny isn't a gypsy. I don't know about you, but when I think of gypsies, I think of horses, caravans travelling from town to town, not a fat 32-year-old Brit who lives on benefits. Never thought a day in his life. Yeah, I know, Dale. Do you know what, right? That I've just read that, okay, and it just proves that Danny is not a gypsy. Yeah, he's not a gypsy at all. Because I've always thought them to work, and they do. I know a few. They say they're gypsies, but they're hard workers. They've never been on benefits in their life, and this is where I know Danny is not a real gypsy. The only reason he says he's a gypsy is because he's a big fan of Tyson Fury, who is called the Gypsy King. Yeah, that's where Danny gets his narrative from. Okay, so he's a massive fan of Fury, Tyson Fury, who lost in a fight, which was good. And, you know, Danny's obsessed by him. And obviously Xbox, but he's obsessed by him. And that's the problem. That's why he calls himself Gypsy Auditor anyway, because he got that name from Tyson Fury. I know that for a fact. And Jade works on The Lie as well with him.
Especially before the country really sinks.
Who said that? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, we're thinking about moving to Mallorca anyway, Dale, to be honest. Not yet, but we are thinking about it, up and leaving, because we've had enough of this country. You know, I don't feel British in this country anymore. You know, I haven't felt British since probably the early 2000s. He thinks it makes him hard if he says he's a gypsy for some reason. Like you said, he's pushed this Tyson Fury idea in the past. Tyson Fury is one of our people, he says. One of our people. Yeah, I know. He's not, though. I believe Tyson Fury was a gypsy, or is a gypsy. The reason I say that is because they grew up in a caravan. And they've always lived in a caravan until he became big. You know, and this is what people don't get. He's a hard-working boxer. All right, he can't box that well, but he's always gone out there and tried. You know, and Paris, his wife, you know, she looks like a gypsy anyway. You know, she's got that sort of that face. You know, and they both have come from gypsy families. And you know, I don't know why people believe Danny. I really don't. It amazes me every time I see it. I think, why are you believing things he says? It just makes you, are they like him? Probably are. You know, wouldn't surprise me. You know, people have got to start telling the truth, because, you know, if people don't start telling the truth, you just look like an idiot. Yeah, I did. It was, you know, I was happy Tyson Fury lost with Usyk, because Usyk was good, and I knew before they went in that Usyk would have him, you know, and Fury's a clumsy boxer. That's the problem. That's why I call him. You know, not like the days with Mike Tyson and, you know, what was the other one? Oh, come on, Frank Bruno and all that. people almost take it for granted. Oh, Danny's a gypsy because he says so, type of thing. Yeah, I know. You know, if someone tells me there's something, you know, you have to look into it. I don't take it from face value, but I know for a fact, because being out with a guy with Live Free, Live Free told me a few things, and also I was when I was talking about boxing, he goes, oh, "I'd love to try that," and now he seems to copy what I said. That he's done it for years. He hasn't done it for years, not at all. You know, he doesn't know how to punch. He doesn't know how to box.
He couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag.
No, he couldn't. You know, his head is in sort of a YouTube mode and also an Xbox mode. He's not in real life. So he always pretends he's someone because he knows he's not, and he knows he's got a bad life, you know.
I see if he's still on.
I was watching a video that you put in a playlist of Danny's just a year ago. He looks like a different person. Yeah, I know, Dale. He's you know, well, he looked younger. Things he was like, you know, yeah, about a year ago. Then, yeah, he's you know, it is what it is. You know, he lets himself go because he's got nothing to do. He don't do anything. You know, there's nothing special about that guy, one bit, you know. And I can see him going downhill very quickly.
He's still on live.
Is he?
Yeah.
You know, whether Danny's, you know, I don't know. I mean, when I went on, you know, I said about unblocking me on his live, I just don't, I can't get on with the guy. I can't get on with his personality. I can't get on with his lying. That's why. And someone gifted me a membership, which I'm paid off about because I didn't want nothing to do with Danny. I don't know why someone would do that. You know, why would you want to be a member to someone who is not even any good? You know, come on. And then
Get off it.
no, it runs out in September. Because all of a sudden I got a text saying, no, email, sorry, from YouTube saying I've been gifted a membership for Gypsy Auditor UK. And I thought, oh, great. Who would do that?
Ash, probably.
Probably Ash, yeah. You're right, UK Transparency. Nice to see you, mate. I asked him weeks ago if next year he will start going to the gym, and he said emphatically no. He didn't even hesitate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he can't afford it, can he? You know, he really can't afford it. Yeah, it's nice to see you, UK Transparency. I haven't seen you for a long time. Well, mind you, I ain't been on for a while. Well, you weren't in last time, was you? Last week. Gifted memberships are random. You can't choose who gets them. Oh, really? Even though, well, that's weird, isn't it? Because I didn't want anything to do with him. And yeah, I ended up getting a random membership. Thanks for that, YouTube. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't want it. I just want to delete it, but I can't until the 6th of September. So I've got to hold on to it for about 3.5 weeks. What have you been up to, UK, anyway?
Someone's been.
I was taught if you don't have anything nice to say. I was taught if you don't have anything nice to say. I try and be nice, UK, I really do, but I just, you know, people annoy me so much. You know, especially people who lie. I can't handle people who lie. So next year, look for Danny to put on more weight. Apparently, he's not big enough. He's 18 stone, Dale. You know, he'll pop. He will pop. He'll probably get to around 30 stone. Then he'll be able to claim more benefit for each inch of fat, I suppose. I don't know how it works. And yeah, you know, his kids seem skinny and that. No, I know exactly, Dale. You know, until you've been there, people don't get it, do they? You know, if you go around threatening people, what do you expect? Disability benefits too fat to work. Yeah, probably. Do they still do that then? I didn't. I thought they stopped after the benefits. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't claimed for many years, and that was when it was job seekers. Well, UK, to be honest, when I've been in the fight, you know, I've been fighting for a long time. You know, when someone, you know, puts shit on your name, then it's got to be a given, mate. I can't just sit back and let it happen until it actually happens. And also, him threatening my partner doesn't help. You know, I'm not sure. I know there's Pip with all these new arrivals coming in. I think they have made more benefits. Yeah, probably. What the legal immigration benefit? You know, freebie for free house, free flat, free £300 a week, free phone, free meals a day. You know, they probably get drugs free as well now and then. The government are sort of sticking up for everything about. They are sticking up, and they're sticking up for all the foreigners, and it does my head in. Put the proof out when they can't because it don't exist. They look a fool. Yeah, I know, UK. He's a turd. But anyway, I guess when he threatened your partner, that was the point where it got serious. Yeah, it was. You know, anyone can turn you down for a boxing fight. You know, I weren't too bothered. I was looking forward to it, but I knew it weren't going to happen. But as soon as you threaten my partner, sorry, you've gone way too far. You know, it will get serious unless you come on and say something that you're going to have some balls to say, you know, but he doesn't have balls. Yeah, most of the people in his channel will even tell you he ain't got balls, you know. But he's just one of these people who just thinks he's something that he's not. And it's quite a sad state of affairs, really. But it's one of them things, isn't it? You can't change people like that. Especially when he lies all the time. If you lie all the time and he actually believes his own lie, that's compulsive lying, isn't it? So that's what you want. That's what he is. He's a compulsive liar. He forgets what he said last week. Are you sure it was him that did it? It wasn't a fake account. No, it was him, Dale. It was on WhatsApp, and it was his number, which I've spoken to him on a few times when we met up and all that. But you know, so it's definitely not fake, no. He's just a horrible guy, and he. But it's not my problem, is it? Really, you know. But it's his problem that he needs to sort it out because it'll just get worse, and it will. No, I blocked him, Dale, because after the threat, I think I've learned on social media is that you don't need to worry about the people that tell you what they're going to do. It's the ones that don't you need to watch. Yeah, I know, UK. Yeah, true. I can't help myself sometimes. It's probably because I'm not bothered about. I'm not scared of people. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not a violent person, but if someone's like abusing my family or anything, then yeah, I mean, I won't let go until, I won't say anything else. But he's got to learn, hasn't he? He really has. He's got to learn. But anyway, we'll go off the topic after when I come back. I'm going to have a break. I'll do a gypsy, shall I? I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. I just got to sort a few things out. to hear threats, even though you know he wouldn't do anything besides talk and then hide. But it's not nice to see anyway, even from a numpty like that. Yeah, I know. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It's, you know, he's not all there. Let's say he's not all there at all. Right, give me a little while, guys, and I'll be back. I promise. Hopefully, Dale, I'll see you again. It won't be on too long. Probably be on for another half an hour when I get back. Speak. Hello, guys. Sorry about that. Right. That's understandable. No one wants to hear threats, even though you know he wouldn't do anything besides talk and then hide. But it's not nice to see anyone, even from a numpty like him. Another thing I've learned is to never show that triggers you, because that's exactly what people will use to get you for a long time afterwards. Yeah, it's true. UK, it is true. Yeah, it's very true. But everyone's different on how they react. It's definitely that. I mean, you know, you can't like everybody, you know, especially when people do that. It's just not fair. Not fair at all. That's just the way it is. Right. I think Dale's still here. UK still here. Yeah, I just looked over at Gypsy's live anyway, and it's pretty pointless because you just see a ceiling. Crazy, really. But yeah, next I'm just giving these like little trial runs to see what I can do, because obviously I haven't been on for a while. I'm too busy to do this all the time. So, you know, next time I'll come on, we'll talk about the crisis and everything else that's going on. Try and be legally informed rather than not. So we'll talk about some stuff. I just need to get a few people on. I'd rather do audits, to be honest, like not audits, but video things, rather than lives and stuff. They're all right now and again. To be honest, mate, I did think about it, but I deal with things my way. No, I don't deal with the police with that kind of thing. I just want to do it my way. My way seems to work. Yeah, so it's one of them, isn't it? Really. I'm not keen on the police anyway. I think they're all corrupt, and they're two-tier policing. Probably wouldn't do anything anyway. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Mind you, they'd probably want to arrest Gypsy Order, because obviously he's a mug. He's just he's a div, absolute div. The police, because like he audits the police, doesn't he? So he goes, "Oh, well, I don't like the police and that," but he's nice to them when he's there face to face with them. But he's a bully to prison officers. So swings and roundabouts, really. He said he's going to start auditing migrant hotels. Well, obviously he won't. No, he won't, Dale. He won't. He will definitely not be auditing migrant hotels. He'll run away from them. He's not brave enough. I've done one in my town, but that was ages ago. But I haven't done any more. But I might do a couple. I've got a couple in mind. But the way the law's happening now, they're starting to throw people in jail for nothing. It's quite shocking. It's like being in Russia or somewhere, or in other like North Korea, South Korea, China. And I think that's where we go in China. He said he'll bring backup. I'm not trying to be funny, but who is he going to use as a backup? London Audits. Yeah, London Audits ain't going to do anything, is he? London Audits, bloody hell, probably run off. Or whatever he does, limps off. I mean, I don't know if you saw, he was out with London Audits, and that really, really fat guy, wasn't he? He had a belly, like he looked like he was going to have about 5 kids. And he was hanging around with him. Then he was hanging around with someone in a wheelchair. It was quite funny. I thought that was really funny, to be fair. That's a really good gang, Gypsy. Oh. So funny. The man cracks me up, but I just just want to jump through that screen sometimes. Especially when he calls everyone mentally who's got a mental illness. It's like, come on, mate, you can't be doing that, because he's got a mental illness. But I don't slag it off, because he's not. Of course he's going to have some kind of problem because he acts like that. Whether he's got ADHD or he's got really bad personality skills, people skills. I don't think he's got any of them. He just likes to control. He basically wants to be the controller, doesn't he? Say there's an Xbox, he wants to be the controller. He wants to control people, but it doesn't happen. And when it doesn't happen, he blocks you.
Has to put his Pampers on.
Yeah, he puts his Pampers on. If he can get them, I don't know if they do them that big, do they?
Don't think so. No, don't believe so. What, 2XL?
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't think so.
But yeah, no, it's quite shocking the way he acts. But the next live I do, like I say, Dale, we won't be mentioning him unless there's an update that he's going to apologise live on air, which I doubt. But we can all just see, can't we? Just it's going to be quiet. Yeah, that's it really. No, I don't doubt. JT's in him. God knows. She's probably got dirt in her eyes. Or she's just so tired she can't see what's in front of her. But that's the way it is. But all I can say, is, guys, that I'm going to go. I'm going to head off. I'm going to do another live soon. Not sure when. Yeah, I know. I don't know why, Dale. It's always happening, mate. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But this one, I'm trying to build up lives in a way, and then I can do my drone videos, and then I can do other bits and bobs. I'm doing a drone audit and a normal audit in September, which is going to be quite good. So do keep an eye out for that, Dale. Yeah, I know. I don't know what there was a couple in here before, but I don't know what's going on. No, it's exactly the same on other channels. Could be, Dale, but he hasn't got that many viewers, has he? This is what I don't understand. But I'm glad there's people in here, but watching, but not talking. Yeah, it could be anything. I'm not really high tech on like this kind of thing. People come in, it helps me, doesn't it, with the views and stuff, but I'm not really that fussed. If I get 20 views, then I get 20 views. If I get 100 views, brilliant, but not really. I don't lose sleep over it. But anyway. But you take care, Dale. Thanks for coming again, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I'll probably be on. I'm going to keep this quietly, so this will be running, but there'll be no voice, if you know what I mean. So no mention of the fat man next time. No, definitely not. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I can't keep wasting my lives talking about him, because he probably gets a boner for it. I don't know. He probably gets all excited. We don't want that, do we? Yeah, you too, Dale, and I'm glad you did, mate, and I'm pleased you came in. See you again, mate. I'll see you soon. Take care. But yeah, my stream will be running live, but I'm gonna no talking, so I'm gonna get some try and get some bit more views. I know I said I'm not bothered, but at least it helps me carry on, doesn't it? Right, take care, guys. Respect. Do like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all again in the next one. Respect.